Rainbow Star the Reader signing in, and I honestly thought you guys quite enjoyed the last time that I read this book. And remember, this is my own book called The Gay House and One by Guy. I'm trying to go into the view as reader mode. It just doesn't want to do this. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to be able to do it. Last time we left off at the end of chapter 1, and I don't think it stated who. Yeah, it didn't state whether, it didn't state who won the game of Twister. So, I plan on answering the question that no one asked. So, after a few more moves in Twister, Jim loses, falling down. That was fun, Jim says. Who wants to play Truth or Dare now? Johnny asks excitedly. Me, Jim purrs. Sure, Jacob purrs. Why not? Javen says, shrugging. Reminder on the characters, this is Javen. That's Jacob. This is Johnny. And there is Jim. So, continuing on. Let's play, Jim purrs. Johnny, truth or dare? Javen asks. Dare, Johnny says. I dare you to kiss Jim, Javen purrs, knowing about Jim's crush on Johnny. Alright, Johnny says, mentally flustered. His voice showed him being mentally flustered. I think I meant didn't show, but okay, we'll continue. Where's my hairband? This is starting to get onto my nerves. My hair is flapping into my face. It's weird. Weird hair antics. I have to be honest. My hair has weird antics. I can find my dang... There it is. Alright. Let's continue on. If I can pick up my stuff. Yes, I can. Johnny was blushing lightly, then leans in and kisses Jim on the cheek. Jim blushes heavily and sits there, zoning out. Wow. Jim, you okay, dude? Johnny asks. Yeah, Jim stutters nervously. Alright, Johnny says. Jim hugs Johnny softly. Jacob, truth or dare? Johnny asks, directing the question at Jacob. Truth, Jacob says, like the innocent angel he is. And, this was earlier in my development. I had developed these characters when I originally drew them when I was 7. But this is changed since I consider this to be my second development of them. But the first development of them, I didn't even give them personalities, really. second development, I gave them a slight personality, but now I have kind of changed it. Can't find my book, so I can't finish chapter 5. But I do plan on finishing it eventually when I find my book. So, time to continue anyway. Despite my small rant, I'm sorry about that. Do you want to kiss someone in this room? Johnny asks, like the shipping anti-god he is. And that statement about him still stands true. That one stands true. A few other statements in here do not anymore. Well, I mean, Jacob is still kind of an angel. So that one does stand true. That he's an angel. He's still slightly an angel. He's not innocent, but he's an angel. That's all I can say. Yeah. Jacob says nervously. So, Jim, truth or dare? Truth, Jim says. Did you like the kiss on the cheek that Johnny gave you? Jacob asks, purring. Jim just simply nods. No, I meant simply nods, just because I didn't pay attention to detail in my earlier writings. I think you can tell this. That has changed a lot if you go to my second account. I might venture onto my second account. Would you guys like to see me read a couple of Tom Torrent scenarios and stuff like that? So I will do so. If you're interested. But, I can. Someone's purring. What is going on? Okay, just... Who the fuck is purring? Desi, is that you? Yeah, it's Desi. Desi, shut up. You snore loudly. Shut up, Desi. Stop snoring. I swear, if you're ignoring me. Get up. Wake up. And stop snoring. Oh, wow. His reaction to trying to be woken up, he's like, I'm going to lie here. Asshole. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Guys, wait, I left off here. Jim nods. Jim simply nods, too flustered to speak. Guys, you can include me in dares. But honestly, I don't want to play. Jim says. Alright, they say in unison. Javen, truth or dare? Jacob asks. Javen, because asks Javen because Jim had stopped playing. Truth. Javen says devilishly, who in this room would you kiss? Jacob asks, knowing Javen was gay as fuck. I would kiss you, Javen. Jacob. Motherfucker. I'm sucking. I would kiss you, Jacob. I'm going to be using accents from now on. Well, the ones that I can manage to do. Holy fuck. Jacob whispers, flustered as fuck. Honestly, I used fuck two times in the same sentence. Huh. Johnny, truth or dare? Javen asks Johnny. Dare. Oh, I meant to do the accent. Dare. Dare. I think I messed it up the first time. Dare. There we go, I got it. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm still not too good at those accents, but I'm working on it. Johnny says, dare. Johnny says recklessly, I dare you to kiss Jim on the lips, not on the cheek. Javen purrs. Absolutely, positive Johnny wouldn't get him back. Johnny blushes slightly, and Jim and okay, typing error, but I know I meant to say kisses Jim on the lips, not hesitating because he may or may not have a crush on him. On Jim. I hate this. My phone is having technical difficulties, I'm sorry. Jim blushes more than he did before. Holy shit, my crush just kissed me on for the second time today. This day couldn't get any better, Jim thinks to himself. Jim, Johnny asks Jim, who'd passed out from happiness. Jim was passed out and daydreaming. Shit, guys, I think I broke Jim, Johnny says jokingly. Dude, you flustered him so much he's out cold. Jacob jokes back. Anyway, Jacob, truth or dare, Jacob? Truth, Jacob says like the pure little angel he is. Who in this room would you kiss? Johnny asks Javen. Jacob admits shyly. Ooh, kiss him. I can't believe I said some of these things. Well, then again, I was writing these in history. Johnny says like the shipping god we all know he is. What? Are you insane? Jacob yells. Yep. Johnny purrs. Anyway, Anyway, Javen, truth or dare? And honestly, I think I would have had someone say. I should have had Johnny say. If I was thinking how I do now, I would have had Johnny say, you live with me. You should know this. But I didn't. Okay, anyway. Javen, truth or dare? Jacob asks. Meh. Dare. Javen says. I dare you to sit on the arm of the couch for the rest of this game. Rest of the game. Jacob says. Okay then. Truth or dare, Johnny? Javen says. Sitting on the arm of the couch. Dare. Johnny says, casually, humming to himself. I dare you to sit on Jim's lap for the rest of the game. Javen says, having a hard time with thinking of a dare at first. Johnny blushes lightly and sits on Jim's lap. Jim internally screams at himself. Jim was blushing up a storm. As for Johnny, he managed to keep his blush calm. The fuck was I writing? Alright. Jacob, truth or dare? I'm honestly positive you're going to say truth again. Johnny says. Nope, actually, dare. Jacob purrs, deciding to change it up. Yay! I dare you to... I dare you to kiss Javen on the lips. No loopholes. And the cat face. Insert the cat face, because I can't edit. I haven't been able to insert the cat face. There have been two thus far. Johnny says, purring. Jacob blushes heavily. Javen blushes. Those are two small sentences. Okay. Jacob kisses I meant Javen. But this is why you don't trust autocorrect. It says Jacob, but I meant Javen. I know I did. Jacob kisses Javen on the lips, blushing heavily. Javen kisses back slightly, now blushing heavily. Time skipped to about 2 hours later. Those 2 hours consisting of Johnny doing all the dares, Javen being weird, and Jim repeatedly making weird flustered noises. Jack the house cat being an asshole. And Jacob answering perverted questions innocently because he's too pure. Because he's too pure for this world when he's sober. So, Johnny, can you get off my lap now? Jim says Johnny, you can get off my lap now, Jim says nervously. Oh, sorry, Jim. Johnny says, getting off Jim's lap. It's alright. Jim purrs. Johnny starts reading his hentai. Jim walks up to his room. Jacob and Javen walk to Javen's room to play games. Johnny, come here. Jim purrs. Alright, I'm coming. Johnny says, walking up to Jim's room. I found all those notes from my secret admirers left in my locker in high school. I want you to read them with me. Jim says. Okay, and this is just an author's note. Let's all be honest. We know Johnny wrote about 3/4 of those notes. Then some obsessed yandere girls as well. Alright, let's see. Johnny says, smiling. Johnny remembered writing notes and putting them in Jim's locker during high school years. Time skip to about 2 hours of reading notes and joking later. Damn. I wish my crush would say some of those things to me. Oh, okay. I hope he likes me back. Oh, okay, Johnny says, hugging him. Oh, I messed up that whole section. Damn. I wish my crush would say some of those things to me, Jim admits. Oh, okay, Johnny says, hugging him. I hope he likes me back, Jim says, sighing softly. Care to tell me who? I'm sure they'll like you back. I'm sure they'll love you back. I keep messing up, I'm sorry. Johnny says, smiling. No, it's not a good time. But I might tell you later, Jim says, not ready to tell Johnny he had a crush on him. Alright, Johnny says, hoping Jim had a crush on him, knowing Jim probably didn't, saddened him, but he hid it well. So, want to talk about ships and our probably non-existent love lives? Sure. Why the fuck not? Johnny says cheerily, shrugging slightly. Okay. Well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed, despite my many times I messed up. But hey, I think I've gone away from stuttering every time I read a sentence. So, have I improved? What do you think? This is Rainbow Star signing out, and don't drill a hole in your head.